Your guardian angels are eager to bring you a message about your rising presence in the world and the unfolding of your immediate future. They want you to know that someone who has been constantly on your mind is now beginning to recognize the depth of your importance in their life. This realization is not random, nor is it something that can be brushed aside. It is part of the divine weaving of destiny. The universe, in its mysterious and compassionate ways, has a habit of drawing us toward the people we are meant to encounter. It is as if our deepest desires take on form and substance, becoming threads that connect us to those we long for. The universe sees these desires not as illusions, but as energies, as vibrant strings of light that bind us to particular souls. When these connections have the potential to alter the course of our lives in profound ways, the universe steps in, nudging events and circumstances so that our paths converge at the right time. This is what is happening now. The person who lingers in your thoughts, the one you cannot seem to forget, is slowly awakening to the truth of who you are and what you mean to them. They may not have seen it clearly in the past, but the veil is lifting, and their heart is beginning to understand. Your angels are letting you know this because they want you to be alert, to prepare yourself for what is coming. Have you ever wondered why some people's stories of love and destiny seem too perfect, as though taken from the pages of a fairy tale? You read about couples who find one another against all odds, whose lives flourish when they unite, and you may question whether such blessings are real. Yet these stories are more common than we think. The reason is simple. The universe is always at work, quietly shifting circumstances in our favor. It seeks to bring together those whose union will create harmony, joy, and growth. Only those who resist, who turn away from these currents, fail to experience this alignment. And even then, resistance brings its own lessons, though not always in the gentlest of ways. Your guardian angels want you to understand that your own story is being written in this very way. Your thoughts, your longings, and the impressions left upon your soul have opened the door to this unfolding. This person has carved a place in your memory for reasons you may not fully understand yet, but they are not accidental. They are part of your journey, and now they too are feeling the echoes of what you have always carried. Perhaps you are not certain whether your feelings for them are romantic or simply deep admiration. Perhaps you have questioned the significance of their role in your life. Regardless, the truth remains. They have influenced you, and you have influenced them. In the beginning, it may not have seemed that they shared these feelings, but desire and connection work in mysterious ways. Sometimes the impact of another soul is not realized until silence and distance create the space for reflection. And now, in this moment of calm, they are thinking of you, often more than they expected to. They are not impulsive by nature, which is why their feelings seem complex and confusing even to themselves. They wonder why you cross their mind so frequently, why memories of you stir their emotions and leave them unsettled. This is the stirring of recognition. It is the awakening of the soul to something it cannot easily explain, but cannot deny. Your angels also want you to reflect on the influence you carry, often without realizing it. You may underestimate your own presence, believing that your words and actions hold little sway over others. Yet you would be surprised at how deeply people regard your opinions, how much they value your energy. You have a quiet power that leaves an impression on those around you, and this person is no exception. Because of this, the universe is aligning events so that your paths will inevitably cross again. The affinity between you is too strong to fade into nothingness. It may very well be the kind of bond that people describe as soul, deep, the kind that lingers through lifetimes. This is why they have been impossible for you to forget, and why you have been impossible for them to ignore. Just as they occupy your thoughts in quiet moments, you are rising in theirs, and the pull between you is growing stronger. It is only a matter of time before your lives intersect once more. When this happens, it may feel awkward at first. They may not know how to reach out without fearing they will appear vulnerable or strange. For now, they are holding back, waiting, unsure of how to bridge the distance. But the truth is that this connection is destined to resurface, and when it does, it could become a turning point that shapes the rest of your journey. This person carries the potential to transform your life in ways you may not yet imagine. That is why your angels are asking you to stay open, patient, and aware. Do not let worry cloud your heart, for the good you have sown in the lives of others is returning to you now. The universe is rewarding your kindness, your resilience, and your capacity to love. All you must do is remain receptive, watching for the signs that will guide you to this moment. The signs themselves are often subtle yet powerful. The most profound is the inner knowing, the gut feeling that change is near, that a new chapter is about to unfold. This sense is not random, it is the whisper of the universe, a soft call to prepare yourself. You may also notice shifts in the atmosphere around you. Family members might grow more excitable, more emotional, even argumentative. This is because the changes stirring in your life ripple outward, affecting those close to you as well. Their energy mirrors the unseen transformation that is taking place. Another sign lies in the patterns you encounter. Numbers that repeat themselves, songs that seem to play at just the right moment, unexpected reminders of this person. All of these are threads of divine guidance. If you find yourself seeing your favorite number sequence or encountering synchronicities that feel too pointed to dismiss, consider them confirmations that your path is aligning with something significant. Even skeptics, when faced with undeniable patterns, begin to sense that luck or fate is at work. The universe does not withhold blessings. It does not conspire to deprive you, but rather to prepare you. Its gifts may not always come in the form you expect, but they always arrive with the intent of guiding you closer to your highest potential. This person, too, is part of that gift. Yet, like all souls, they are imperfect and in need of time, space, and direction. They will require your patience and understanding. If you can offer that when the time arrives, the result could be extraordinary. For now, your angels counsel patience. You do not need to chase this moment, for it is already destined. All you must do is cultivate gratitude for the blessings you already hold and open your heart to what is coming. The goodness of your past actions, the kindness you have shown, and the strength you have demonstrated have brought you to this threshold. A season of prosperity and fulfillment is dawning, and with it, the chance to realize parts of yourself you have only dreamed of until now. Let us close with a prayer. Lord, guide their steps and open their heart to the truth of their worth. Help them see the light of their importance, not only in their own life, but in the lives they touch. Align the stars in their favor, bringing back to them the one they cannot forget, and shaping a future rich in love, harmony, and abundance. Grant them wisdom to recognize the signs you place before them, and the strength to embrace the turning point that awaits. May patience and compassion fill their spirit, so that when the moment arrives, they may welcome it with grace. Shower them with blessings, now and always, and let their journey unfold in divine timing. Amen. Hold these words in your heart. Meditate on them. Know that the universe is already at work, preparing the way, guiding you to this new chapter. It will not be long before you see the first glimmers of this transformation. Trust in the process and stay ready to step forward when the door opens. Type 222 to affirm this message and to welcome the blessings it carries. And if this message resonates with you, share it with others who may also need its light. In spreading it, you expand the flow of blessings, multiplying the grace that is already on its way to you.